Hello.
Hello.
Well, let me get us bands around the feet tomorrow.
Well, that's a good idea. Let's do that. That's a really good warm-up exercise. Alice, I need to know if you're on board with Quad Day.
I'm on board with Quad Day.
I don't wanna. Yes, I do. I'm pumped.
Oh.
We're gonna do Spanish squats.
Oh.
We need to get a little.
Okay.
Do you think if Putin's trainer makes him do too much kettlebell work, Putin poisons him?
Yes.
That's like his thing. Like if
Yes.
somebody completely poisons them. So if I was his trainer, I'd be afraid of getting poisoned. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl get the band around your right leg. Stomp on it with your left. Curl, curl. So notice I'm keeping my knees next to each other. So I'm not doing this. I'm doing that. Just kicking back a little. Hammy, Hammy, don't you know me?
So Putin, like, must have a trainer too, though. He just trains for the military.
Maybe.
I mean, he's like out of shape, but then also like not so much out of shape. Like he takes all those shirtless pictures of him on
On horses,
horses and stuff.
as you do.
And he has the thing that he was like, I don't know, had a $80,000 jumpsuit, like a velour matching tracksuit, a jumpsuit tracksuit. It's like,
That sounds on brand.
yeah, it sounds on brand, but also, yeah, like, oh no, I'm not an old guy.
7. Oh, switch if you haven't. You did. You don't have to hold on for these 7. I have exceptional balance compared to me when I'm 90. My balance is really, really amazing compared to me at 90. What, let's go, I'll go black, you go red. Even though it's Quad Day, we're gonna continue warming up the posterior chain. Because it's not like we're only working our quads, not just doing a bunch of knee extensions and calling it a day. Get this guy up, get it here, fit it in a comfy way where see how I got it? Like I could play bridge this way. And just hinge. So we're partly comfortable here because we might be doing this with a kettlebell in a moment and slightly heavier. If you don't love having your hands there, you can also steady the band, but just be aware that then your hands are occupied for when you wanted to hold the kettlebell. So you want to get used to this. Four, make it very hingy, by the way. It's not a squat, it's a hinge. All right. Get a little mini band.
Like, light, medium.
Doesn't matter. Really doesn't. Go pick at random.
Heavy.
Down into a plank. March right leg toward right elbow. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, dose, 0. Sit back and stretch your quads. Hero pose. Hero pose? Oh yeah. Alright, don't do hero pose. Unless you like, hang on.
something that I don't know.
If you're opposed, the feet are outside of it. What's mountain? Oh, no, you're standing. Nothing like this. This couldn't be further from mountain. Switch.
Tucking your toes also has a different meaning.
Here we go, left to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11. 15. Hero pose. Just gonna go. Grab a heavier band. And maybe a kettlebell. Now it's a little less hingy. Now it's going to be a little more squatty. And with or without a kettlebell. You might want to wait. Yeah, in fact, the workout has begun. I will go, then you will go. You can do this with a kettlebell. So either, well, I'll show you how I like to put it on. When they're lighter, you can just sort of like pull them into position. I like to put them on down here, and then I can begin, like then you just stand up. Option B is you get it set like that, push it down, and then step on it. Don't twist it like I did. And then just work it to where it's kind of even. The only problem there is it might not be in the right spot on the back, like it might be pulling you, but whatever, they'll figure it out. All right, here we go. Oh, goblet squat. With the band terribly uncomfortably. Across my shoulders. So if you don't have a kettlebell, don't worry. The band is good. But if you do, or if you have a dumbbell, hold it here. Do 4 more. Nice. The turn is yours, little Cajun. Go ahead, Marcy. This is going to be a hard workout, I can tell.
Yeah, it's interesting. How did you get your
Yeah,
here?
or that.
Here.
Different anatomy, height. Guess that's in the different anatomy category.
Yeah, it's like I want the band to be under my heels, but because my heels can't reach the ground yet,
Right.
I just have to okay, well when I'm lifted,
Yeah.
I hope it's in the right place.
All right. Like it will be. And it is. Let me know if you need a hand.
I'm figuring out how to do it.
Strength training builds hardiness. Hardiness. And that doesn't just mean the weight training itself, like taking the set from start to finish. You can get in and out, contending with chafing. Considering how much of it I do, you'd think I'd be less of a baby with like the temperature of the room, the texture of the pillow, but I'm not. I'm a big old crybaby. But that's because I have refined tastes. I like finer things. Only the choicest temperatures for this trainer. But sir, maybe I can interest you in 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay.
I'll taste it.
Let me sample it. Swill it around a little bit.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Again, we're just gonna do 2 of these.
Cool. You're gonna go up to.
Monstro or Judge? I don't know. What do you think I should do?
Like you can always back down. So I would say go for Monstro.
I'm gonna go for Monstro. You heard it here first. But surely someone as sophisticated as yourself would possibly accept anything less than 67.4 degrees. What is this bit I'm doing?
Right on it.
It's stalling. Yeah, that's not, I gotta put it on first. It's so heavy. I think it gets heavier once you stand on it.
Sure. Do you want me to move it there on your back?
I think it might be good. Oh, yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna do 4 more. Since I'm this close to 20, I think 2 more.
Alright. Seeing that performance, I'll go up a bit. I was not
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Seeing your, I'll do 4 more and stuff. I'll be like, alright. Different on those bands?
Yeah. They're so comfy.
Huh. Interesting, Chris.
I'm that close.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
So, you let me know if you need a hand. I changed my mind. Nice. How many is that?
10.
Great.
Oh, 15.
Yeah,
Do we need to feel that stuff?
we do not. Judge, please. Ugh. Is it?
said, oh my goodness.
Do I forget exactly what we did last time? I thought it was perfect, which is why I forgot it. I'm gonna do this, but I don't think this is what we did. Might have just been a single band going through that bottom there. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so just somehow get a band down here like this. You can either have it long ways and it'll just be in the whole thing, like so. So I'm just in, like a hula hoop, put it on. It goes behind your knees. Then you go up into downward dog and dip your knees. So there's downward dog, dip, dip, okay? Locking out the knees at the top. Now if that's too easy, you lengthen the band. Once that also becomes too easy, go up and bands, or vice versa. Up and bands, or do this. The other reason I like this is it's easier on the hands, and you can do this. You can create the two loops, and you can scoot back or forward accordingly. You're not forced to only be the length of your hands. You're right, we did use that. Yeah. Put that back. How should we do it? This way?
Yes. That's there. Awesome.
It occurred to me I can move.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wait, yeah.
There
So
we
there's
go.
no one.
And we went really far back. We
Yeah.
had to walk really far back. Good.
All right, so you get the idea, folks. Got the bands behind my knees. I'm gonna go up into downward dog and just lock out. Try from here. Huh. Oh, I guess sit on it. I gotta break it, huh?
So now,
That makes me nervous.
yeah.
So we're doing this and we're doing Spanish sluts today. That's where we stand and do this. Ooh. That smokes. Ow, my legs!
You're doing great. Thanks.
That's it. Never doing that again. That was awful. Hate it every second.
Got another round?
Your turn. I will do
Later.
two sets of this. Notice I did a pause set, sort of a cluster set. I did a few, rested, did a few, rested. Do something like that if you so choose, or just take it to failure once. It's up to you. Ugh.
Yeah, maybe we could use the,
The judge and the monstro.
yeah. We definitely, no, you know what, I remember. It was like one of the medium bands.
Uh-huh.
It was definitely the judge. It wasn't a monster. That's it.
I mean, the truth is, monstro might be. You don't need it to be so heavy. Like if with the lighter one, you just would back up a lot more, which is fine. Who cares? So what? Who cares? Nice. It's interesting. The adjustment you have to do in the middle of some things is that snap of your elbow. I have to do that tilt where I kind of get my low back to go click, click. Snap.
Yeah. Get back up there. Move.
Oh, you're right. I forgot there was a reason I was there. I wasn't just here to show. Good for you. Now we know you're moving as much weight as me.
Oh my god, I can't do this anymore.
Long quads. Strong quads.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if the weight changes. When we did it with the other band, it didn't move. This didn't move. So I guess maybe the weight is different or something.
It would be more constant. This is going to be a bit more. Wait a minute.
Yeah. I don't know.
Depending on how far back you stretch.
But we were way far back last time.
Yeah.
So, all right, this is something to think about in the future.
But it wasn't moving when it could be. We're trying harder. I mean, this is. You get better at things.
Yeah.
You don't.
Good burn here sometime.
Yeah. Keep telling myself I gotta slow down. Alright. The yoga mat does make it much nicer than the carpet. Boy, does that burn in the cold water reset. It's because the dip at the bottom is it's like being in a squat, and then you're doing a knee extension. Alright, that's it. Any more and I will be too sore tomorrow. Yours turn.
I don't know what time it is in Israel. It's chatting with me.
Oh. Oh, that's
yes,
bad news.
Stuff, yeah.
Bug? Fire?
A little bit. Two. I mean,
Only two?
one for sure. But yeah, unfortunately, like of course, I'm so glad we're working out. And of course, like the day that I, ran some errands after work instead of just not stopping work and continuing, is like there's so many decisions that have to be made.
Murphy's Law.
Yeah. So after this, I'll pop on and figure some stuff out.
I think it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah. It is his weekend. This is his Friday night.
Right. Ooh, then it must be legit bad. Good. Ooh, yes. Yeah, right? Smokes. There's a way you can like tether the band under the thing and just do knee extension, right? You can do those. Doesn't work the same. The angle ain't right. You get to about there and it just kind of wants to pull your hip up. It's all weird. And it's like pulling your leg into it. This is better. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I keep forgetting. I'm ballast.
Okay. Now you should.
I'm here to pin that thing down. Who dis? Oh, it's Clay. Great work, Alice.
Hi, Clay.
I love that you used that that photo, that nun. It's a good habit. Okay, Spanish squats. You know what those are, right, Clay? It's going to be behind my knees. I'm going to squat. So it's similar to what we were just doing. The piped knee extension, banded knee extension. Get your kettlebell or your child, any, depending on how strong you're feeling.
We're doing this, and Clay is having a different type of life. This is what People in New York do, Clay, apparently.
Just in case, do sit up there. Alright. So, just trying to dip my knees. So, as I stand tall, I'm locking out against resistance. Ideally, this thing would be anchored a little bit higher. So, use your door anchor and put it up 6 inches, a foot, almost knee height. Okay, so locking out, that's similar to the pike squat we just did. Now I sit down and back, lock. Sit down and back, lock. If you don't want to use a kettlebell, you could use a band. It's just a little too cumbersome, in my opinion. But that hasn't stopped us before. Cumbersome is that should be our name. This should be the cumbersome workout. That's the name of this, the cumbersome fitness not podcast, live stream, the Cumber stream. Benedict Cumber stream.
This hair is special too, buddy.
It's a
something. It's something. Clay, what do you think of Sean's hair?
Don't mince words. Oh.
Did you had used to have hair like this?
Yeah.
Previously. Clay.
Yes, Daddy. That's right. That's a great gloss you have on those hardwood floors.
Yay! Thank you. I
Seven
agree.
Mary 3. Oh yeah, that is a song. He's saying our theme song could be "Cumbersome" by Seven Mary 3. Yeah, that was a hit.
What, late 90s, early aughts?
We probably can't afford those royalties. The licensing.
Clay, I think I remember you were a fan of High Fidelity, the movie. You watched the show, I'm like, it's fine. The movie's just, so much better, so it's tough. Like, if I'd never seen the movie or read the book, maybe I would like the show more.
It's just far back, I've just been a little bit, right?
Or a lot. Squat deep. Yeah. I mean, you do lose the band once you get, like, there, but that's okay. Because it's a squat and a banded knee extension. There you go.
Number I'm going for.
Just a burn. 20 or other exhaustion.
Holy crap, 20.
Or exhaustion. Whatever comes first. Form looks good.
This is so hard.
Yeah, these are heinous. And we already did a similar thing doing those downward doggies. Doing those downward doggies. Go, Pichu. 20?
15.
That's fun. 15 works. Oh, ain't no rules here.
96. All right, I was right. Is that the look you are? 96? Huh? Oh, is that seriously your hair? I know. It's
a thing now. COVID was the excuse. I didn't have COVID. The pandemic was the excuse. I don't think I do. But I've gotten a haircut. Like, the salon open, so I need another one. But now the question is, how much of one? Like, or just another? I feel like one more, and then I'll get rid of it. It was fun. Again, it's the third time I've done this.
I think you should let it grow like.
That's like a year off. Oh, okay. We're doing it for another year. That's just because no girls hit on me when I've got this stupid thing. If I chop it off, they go, oh, hello.
Yeah, it's because I want you to look like an 80s villain.
That's right. When I blow it out, tease it. Like the villain Better Off Dead, which starred John Cusack, who was in the movie High Fidelity. And we brought it full circle. Not for any reason, though. That's something I don't like that comics do. oh, a callback. And then the crowd cheers like, oh, look how he was able to square that circle. Look how he brought it back. So what? So he referenced a joke earlier. If there's a point, like if there's some theme that you're, by going back, oh, irony, or oh, an arc, like we made it, it's all meta and we're thinking about something because of it. Like Carlin doing that. But just like, maybe at the bus. The bus, he brought it back. Stupid. Hacks. Hate hacks.
And this has been Sean's rant for the workout. So, welcome to that.
And they cheer like, oh, we were here from when he did the earlier version. So we know what he's referencing. It was 8 minutes ago.
Sometimes it's really funny.
Sometimes it is. Exception proving the rule. Oh, your turn.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you probably did, knowing you.
What did he do?
Did you know that Mercury is closer to the sun, but Venus is hotter? It's a trick question. Clay is hotter.
Are you learning these books, these facts when you read to your kids?
You thought I was going to say Uranus is hotter,
Ah.
but that was too obvious, so I didn't. Yeah, are you learning these facts reading to kids? Your kids, not just random kids?
He's actually finding other kids at the playground and reading facts to him. Facts to them.
Despite the court order. All right, he said something, but I'm over here. Clay, I'm sorry, I can't come over there and read your response because I have to exist hereupon so that this thing doesn't move.
But tell us how you're doing.
Yeah, tell us how you're doing. I'm more a small talk person or a, wait, no, not small talk. I'm more of a talk about like a thing, but Alice does like to check in and catch up with people, which is a good trick. Like I'll talk to a friend I haven't seen in years and I'll just want to talk about the last movie I saw. And they're like, wait, what how old are you now? Like, you're married, right? Like, what's going on? Yeah, no. But can you believe the way they changed the buses now? You got the way you get on.
Oh.
Nice. Thank heavens, we're nearly done after this. That's the best news I've ever heard, that we are nearly done. Go us. Oh, how long in are we? Oh, only 33. I think I like this rug. This rug gets a lot of good reviews. My son is really into the planets.
Yeah.
How many planets are there now? Get it right. How many? Oh, he delivers beds. Come on, how many planets are there? You don't Google it. Because they keep changing it, which I'm not mad about. We learn new things all the time. I lift 150-pound bases. 8, that's right. What is Pluto?
Dwarf star.
It's either a planetoid or a dwarf planet. Not a dwarf star. That would be, the gravity would be bonkers.
It's a dwarf planet. I remember there being a dwarf.
Dwarf star is that guy in Game of Thrones. Dinklage? It's fine. Reverse lunges.
Yes, Peter.
He doesn't do a good English accent.
He does everything else.
But he does everything else well.
Yes. What are you doing?
We're going to reverse lunge with the judge and the slider.
Okay.
And maybe this.
Okay. That's out the way. Get it out the way.
So, reverse lunge with this upon your flesh. And maybe that, if you so choose. Isn't like Ceres bigger than Pluto? Pluto's like nothing. Like there's like moons and planetoids and asteroids and shit. Way bigger. Doesn't even have an orbit like the other planets. It's all like weird. Neil deGrasse Tyson is like, you're getting everything wrong. Please just stop. Just stop talking. Okay, you see what I'm doing? Reverse lunge. Slide back. Relatively upright torso. Sometimes we hinge over a lot, right? We do more hip dominant. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. This is a more squatty version. I don't know how many that is. Clay, how many is that? Ah, 10. I like that he asked, is that really your hair? Okay, that's zero more reps. Your turn. I don't have to sit up there now. Pluto is a dwarf planet. There are 5 dwarf planets. Yeah, Ceres and some other ones. Phobos is one of Mars's moons.
Ooh. I feel like I dated him.
Phobos instills fear. Phobos. What?
I'm not sure if I want to do it though.
Also, wrong leg. I think it's fine, but we always start with the right as the working leg. The left will slide back, but it's the right that will be working. Humaya, Ceres, Pluto, Maki, and I can't think of the last one. That's way more than I got.
Ooh,
Mars has 2 moons, right? Phobos and like Lobos or something. It's a similar, another Greek god of sorts. Good for him for being into the planets. Fun stuff.
yeah, that's awesome.
Good to know he's not a flat earther. You never know.
He might still be.
He might still be. That's true. I didn't Google. I believe you. Whatever else Clay is, he's honest. Very good, Arliss. He's a planet fool. I didn't say that right. I said it like, he's a planet fool.
Yeah, fool, check it.
Not bad. We're at the 37-minute mark, and I have wonderful news for everyone. I'm doing one more set on my left leg, and then we're going to say goodbye to Clay and call it a day. And that'll bring us to about the 40-minute mark. It was a relatively peppy one. Oh, this hair is really stupid. Look how it gets all billowy at the bottom sides. It goes out. Remember those Playmobiles? Remember those toys? I feel like it looks like them, but curly. All right.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, I kind of just launched into this. I didn't describe it very well. The band is under my left foot now. I've got the ball of my right on the slider. If you don't have a slider, use a sock or a towel on a hardwood floor. Or just lunge back, but sliding is much nicer. Put the band on, which is much easier with one leg. He says, as he can't get the band on with one leg. Yeah, that's what I'm. This band's got a slicker. Okay. So again, somewhat upright torso. So I'm really thinking front leg. It's not a giant range of motion. Like once my knee hits the ground, that's as far as I can go. That's not as deep as some of the squats. That's okay. Not everything has to be crazy ranges of motion. This is a very functional movement. How often in life do we, slide back, but take a knee? Watch your knee tracking. So I don't want my knee going that way. I want to push it down the middle of my foot. 2 more. Uh-oh, phone call. We're expecting our food. That might do that.
Can I answer it?
I'm gonna hang up on Instagram. Bye Instagram. Bye Clay. Yes, we are. I know it's weird. Hello. It's 4S, as in Steve. There we are. That's it. Oh, Instagram's still going.
Yeah.
That's neat. And Alice is sliding. All right, but on that note, are you still? Actually, it was a baby shower gift. The only one who watches The Man in the High Castle. Hey, that's good. All right, I gotta go. Our food is here.
Bye. Here's it.